Happy New Year, everybody. We're back. Loud and Ugly Garage here. We had a nice week off with friends and family. I hope everyone else did as well. We got some new merch while we were gone. This is the new long sleeve. Call it the Burnout t-shirt or something like that is what I called it. But we got a new logo here. And then my sister drew this new design on the back of Calvin and I's car at the tree doing some burnouts. So if you want to help support Loud and Ugly Garage, slide over to the website. It's just www.loudanduglygarage.com and order some merch. There's the old sweatshirts, t-shirt designs, all that stuff, beer koozies, stickers. So load up on some merch and help support us. We just spent the day at a awards banquet for the Nostalgia Outlaws. This is a first place trophy from winning at Lapeer International Dragway. That was my first race win ever. And then we did some more events with the Nostalgia Outlaws during the season, and that ended me up with a third place overall in the points series. So big shout out to the Nostalgia Outlaw Racing, Griffin's Engine Shop out in Owasso, JMO, who runs the group. That's his machine shop. He does a great job, great work out there with his buddy Jesse. So just wanted to shout those guys out, tell them thank you. But that's enough for reflecting on 2024. Let's move on to 2025. Well, let's start on the tractor build. I know it's not something that everybody likes to watch, but it's something that I do need to get done. I've been procrastinating like no one's business on it because it's cold out here. My sister and brother-in-law hooked me up with a little electric heater over here, so that's helping out to keep the garage a little bit warmer. You can still see my breath, but whatever, it's better than nothing. We got a package from Amazon here. I just ordered a little pit bike exhaust. I want to run this to the back. It's got a little muffler. It came with it. We've got an airbox mod kit here to delete the big ugly airbox that's on the tractor. We got a throttle cable and some other things here, chain tensioner, things we needed to finish up this build. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that right now. All right, this is what we've got going on here. This is the exhaust that comes on this little engine. Not a fan of it. It's very restrictive, it looks like, and kind of ugly in the way. So that's why we went with the little pit bike exhaust system. We're going to have to modify it and make a flange here and then cut that all up, make it work so that the muffler can hide right out the back. This is the airbox also. Very restrictive, not much air getting in there. And we want to go fast because who doesn't want to go fast with their lawnmower around the pits? So we've got an airbox mod kit that I ordered, and that's in there as well. We're going to start with mounting that up so that we can figure out where the muffler is going to mount in the back, and it won't interfere with the seat mounting. Once the seat's mounted, we'll be able to mount the steering post that goes down to the little gearbox, and then we can hook all that up, get the chain on with the chain tensioner mounted, then we can start on the body panels, and then it should be pretty good to go. We just made a header flange for this little pit bike exhaust system. We're going to run it down below the frame rail because the frame rail is high enough off the ground. We're not going to be off-roading this thing. It's all going to be ridden on flat surfaces, so not too worried about it hitting or anything. That way we can get it out the back and it doesn't interfere with anything else. I will have to take this over to my dad's shop because I'm limited on tooling here to burr grind this out some in the center so that we can get that bolted on. And then I'm going to have to get some more tubing for this and a tap for mounting the exhaust hanger. So for today, we've got the intake delete kit on there with a nice Canon style filter, so it'll be sucking some good amount of air. And then we've got this exhaust system figured out. I would have liked to get it bolted on, but not today. So I went ahead and made these gusset pieces here. Just did 2" by 4" high because we got some 2x4 steel that this is, so that it can lower the axle. That'll slide in here, cap those off, and then also gusset it so that axle doesn't have any flex back and forth. I'm going to cut out 4 of those, and then I made a patch for the back as well. I don't know where I set it down at. So this will be our patch for these back pieces, and then it'll wrap around the tubing. And that should give us enough wrap around the tubing and enough to patch up these holes here. So the axles are both strong, solid, welded in, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Instead of waiting for the correct tooling, I just went ahead and welded a bolt on there so I could mount this muffler up. So as you can see, it's a little bit short. It doesn't quite reach. It's made for a pit bike, not for a tractor. So I got to get some more of this piping, but at least now that's solid mounted and we've got the engine solid mounted. So we'll just cut the section of the pipe off that's bent here and we'll run our new flange. We'll bolt that on and we'll run some piping, weld it all together. And then maybe we'll have that Cerakoted just like I did with the headers on my truck. Did the airbox delete, got that muffler done. We got all those gussets done. The frame is finished, solid welded. I am going to leave these open on the end of the frame rails. That way I can make removable bumpers that slide in there. And then we'll just run pinholes through and be able to bolt them on and off. Next big thing is going to be steering, getting the brake mounted. I need to get the footwells on here as well. Do the body paneling and then the hood support. It's got this handy dandy little 2x4 in here that likes to fly out all the time. So we're getting close. I'm more motivated now, excited because I can start to see it coming together. So thanks again for watching. Happy New Year, everybody. And remember, if you want to help support, actually just support me. You guys watch my videos weekly. Go buy some merch. I appreciate it, and it's awesome to see you guys send pictures to me so I can tag you or post a picture on Instagram or something of it. Go ahead and do that. So we'll catch you next time.